I find this quite amusing. A week ago I had the fans on. Now I've got the bloody heaters back on again. It's cold tonight. Should put this one on too. There we go. Should do something. It's weird having to use the heaters so close to Christmas. Like I'm in America or something. Yeah, it's getting hot. Takes some time. While that warms up, come back to this Camry now. Today I was too busy to do anything to it, so hasn't been touched since the last video. So I've just taken the leads off, pulled everything back a little bit. Now to put this loom in. So these plugs here end up over there. This part here goes across there. They're the injector plugs, and there's a bit more down there that has to go to the distributor. So, and the rest of it has to come across there and plugs into this. So that was a pain in the ass to get out, I tell you. But shouldn't be so hard to get back in again. It's my theory. I'm going to stick to it. Yeah. Right. Back to this heater now that I've finished rambling. Ah, that's nice. My little Jack's come to visit. I think he wants to... Well, normally he treats me as the gatekeeper. He wants to go into the backyard now. Oh well, there he goes. Well, since it's supposed to be really bad weather and got to keep this engine somewhat dry, I put the cover of the aircon on it. It's the most powerful mini split I've ever seen. It's got 4 cylinders. Yeah. Many horsepower. Oh, that's looking like an engine again. That should actually run now. I got the plugs out because tomorrow, too late to crank it now, but tomorrow I'm going to crank it over until I get oil pressure and then put the plugs in. So I don't want this thing firing before it gets oil pressure. I'll just crank it from that relay again, so the injectors nothing will go. It'll just be crank. But yeah. Next I got to put the radiator in. Tomorrow I'll just flush the system when it's running. And then I've got to service the auto. So yeah, well, there we go. Not much more to really say. And everything's plumbed up. I haven't put the clamps on these hoses for the heater, they're just sitting there because I'm going to flush all that too, because that's where it, you know, all pumps out. But yeah, I'll fill it with water of course before I actually try and start it. So I'll just fill it up and the thermostat can hold the water in, but I'll take that out when I flush it. But yeah, I'll ramble about that another day. So yeah, and overall it wasn't too bad of a job really. So I just haven't done anything like this on a Camry before. So yeah, of course I got to clean the coil before I do the radiator. But, oh, there we go. Well, isn't that pretty? I'm going to make this one look like that one. Oh, there we go. I can fit the hoses while it's in there. And there's the old one. That thing had been steamed and acided and all sorts of horrible things, so that's not going to be used again. Oh, I've got the drive shafts in, brakes on. Yeah, all good. So tomorrow I'll give it a start. I'll put the radiator in tomorrow. I don't want it in yet. So I'll flush the auto and then put new cooler lines on. And as I say, I will fill the engine with water while I do this. Well, I'm ready to start this. I've got water in it and stuff, and I've cranked it. I don't know what the immobiliser's done though, because beforehand this light used to flash and the indicators used to go off until you got the stupid remote to work, which is absolutely rooted. But now, as soon as you turn the ignition on, the door's locked. I don't know. Let's see if it starts or cranks, because it wouldn't crank before if you didn't push the button. Let's see what happens. Got to get fuel up and everything. Want to see that oil light go out. It runs. I haven't got the auto lines connected, so that would have been puking into the auto or into the drainage tray. Cool. Well, I'm ready to start this. I've got water in it and stuff, and I've cranked it. I don't know what the immobiliser's done though, because beforehand this light used to flash and the indicators used to go off until you got the stupid remote to work, which is absolutely rooted. But now, as soon as you turn the ignition on, the door's locked. I don't know. Let's see if it starts or cranks, because it wouldn't crank before if you didn't push the button. Let's see what happens. Got to get fuel up and everything. Want to see that oil light go out. It runs. I haven't got the auto lines connected, so that would have been puking into the auto or into the drainage tray. Cool. I'm glad I already went and got gas for this and had lit it just before, because nasty weather's just blowing in and icy cold wind. So it's quite nice here. Air tools make these sorts of things easier. There's so many little bolts. So everything will go. dirty trying to stop it. That's why I wear gloves. This stuff's nasty. That's why I don't do many videos like this. Well, I better stop under the car. It's getting to the point where this can't take it anymore. Got to take everything, the house, the backyard, these downpipes. I better start moving my stuff. Oh, seems like the heaviest is gone. Yeah, the drain can't take the whole place. But this is runoff to fill them, but they're full. So it's got to take that big downpipe. And yeah, it hasn't been like this in like 10 years though. So I used to do that every now and again. Yeah. Well, now to clean the pan. Remember, always wear gloves, even though I haven't got any at the moment. But never touch these magnets without gloves. Trust me. But because all that is on them is metallic powder, basically. You don't want to get that mashed into your skin. Not nice. So, magnets are very important. If you don't have any in your order, I'd recommend find some and put one in there if they catch any metallic debris. These aren't too bad. I don't see anything nasty on these. No big chunks of metal or anything. Just normal wear and tear by the looks of it. I'll clean this up, clean the magnets and put it back together with a new filter. Here's the filter. Well, there we go, new filter's on, and it's always good to tighten or check that all the bolts on the valve body and everything are nice and firm. Don't go spastic, but yeah, just run the spanner over them, make sure nothing's loose. Oh, that's all back on and done. Remember, for the cork gasket, don't do it too tight, just firm. It's cork, it's not going to take a ton of force. Well, here's the old fluid. Quite sticky. Next round of flushing. I hope that light's not too bright so you can see what colour it is and make changes. I've done all my flushing. You can see the difference now. You can actually see to the bottom of the tray where I've left the filter. Bit of cloud coming off the filter, but yeah, it's nice. That's what it should be. Cool. There we go, the coil's nice and clean. Now I'll stick the radiator in. Oh, there we go. All done. So, yeah, just started up and warming up now. It's raining, obviously. It used to be raining. I solved this problem. I jammed a rag on that side and it all flows down this way. As if you can hear what I just said. Lots of water. That's a good water flow. Wait. Lots of water. Well, that sorted out pretty good though. Oh, I've been running it for a while. The fan cycle, temperature's just under half. Seems happy. Still steaming though, but I'd expect that for a couple of days, or a day, the amount of water it's got in the exhaust, or had in the exhaust from the old engine. But there we go. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Well, I'll put the bonnet on tomorrow and go for a drive.